And SFC Supremacy Fighting Championship brings you Supremacy 8 from the West Wave Recreation Centre in Waitakere City. And finally, it's episode 4, which means we're to the big boys, the New Zealand Heavyweight Championship bout between Porirua Peter Aberdeen. He's taking on the champion, West Auckland's own Sam Striker Brown.
I never back down and always go forward.
I'm hoping for a KO, so it's definitely, my striking is definitely going to work.
Well, that long-awaited battle commencing later on in the show. Right now, we take you a first fight with the Tale of the Tape brought to you by UFC personal trainer on Xbox 360 Connect. And it's the two young fellas. We have Dre the Damager, Rahipere. He's 15 years of age, 180 centimetres tall. He's got the 2 fights under his belt up against Mararau Williams, 17 years old. The weight is pretty much the same, but he has no bouts yet under his belt. As we head into the rules of the cage, brought to you by Flavour, New Zealand's hottest hip-hop and R&B station. This is a 3 5-minute round bout. It's the 10-9 must system. We're scored on striking, grappling, cage control and aggression. Well, referee Terry Hill, the veteran, gets us underway. Round 1 here in the cage at the West Wave Recreation Centre. Williams in the red gloves, starting with a leg kick. And Dre with the rat's tail and the blue gloves. Answers with a leg kick of his own. Hands down early on.
And Rahipere, the taller of the fighters as well. He played rugby league for Parramatta Eels development squad.
A couple of nice right hands from Dre Rahipere.
Nice right hand. Didn't connect though.
What they call the balk right hand, where you fake the leg kick and come over the top of the right hand.
3 leg kicks right there.
Certainly no fakes in those leg kicks. 3 in a row. Wild left hook and then a right hand as they lock up. Williams now with his back to the cage. Trey looking for the takedown.
Williams reverses.
Reverses nicely there. Keeps his head in good position. And looks set, and there we go, the double leg takedown. First blood. He's looking to pass the guard there. Williams
gets the mount, starts unleashing some shots there.
This is very early to be in full mount and up against the cage. Dre's looking to turn.
Rahipere's trying to get to his knees. Wants to turn, get to his knees, stand up.
He's trying to sneak out the back door, and he might do it.
Williams has got to be careful not to lose the position.
Well, he's trying to get his hooks in. He had the opportunity there to get out the back door there, Dre.
Dre's still moving. He's going to a triangle armbar.
Well, he hasn't got an armbar. He's kind of went for a couple of options there, a bit slippery. Managed to get himself out of dodge. Certainly a dangerous way to start the fight. Straight into full mount and ground and pound, but he managed to sneak out the back door. Still got a bit of work to do though. He's on the bottom, with Maro Williams appearing to be the stronger of the two and in dominant position.
But Dre is quite comfortable on his back. He's quite good at BJJ.
And now he's got the arm in. He's got the arm in. Reversal.
He's going to break it. No, he's out. Williams as well.
That looked locked in. Just couldn't quite lock it in there.
Nice knee there by Dre.
Well, that's a big answer to the early ground and pound. That submission attempt, it wasn't far from being locked on. Williams up against the rope. Williams, of course, now down on the ground. And is it Dre's turn to go into full mount?
Paybacks is a...
You know what they say, paybacks are not a very nice thing.
Just rests his forearm against the face and just those quick jolts.
Yeah, nice little grind.
It's a horrible feeling, just like that. Slams his head onto the ground.
Slightly worse than the noogies your older brother used to give you. Oh, and he's really taking a bit of delight in grinding that in. Now he's looking like the armbar. He might not get there. Oh, he could reverse it. He's doing. He's got his fingers on the.
Terry does something.
Yeah, Terry Hill.
He's locking up the triangle here.
Oh, this is about his 3rd submission attempt. Hasn't quite got the head under control yet. Look to see him secure the ankle and then pull the head down if he can.
Williams is a bit of trouble there. He should stop punching and actually try and defend his position.
Now he's securing the ankle, and here comes the head. Looking to lock off the oxygen. leveraging right on there, Williams.
I don't think Williams is going to get out of here.
He certainly looks in trouble. He's been in there a while, though.
Still a little bit of space there for him to breathe.
Yeah, slowly, though, you can see, yeah, he's losing that battle. And now, Dre in a really good position. He was patient. He recovered from the early ground and pound full man, escaped out the back door. 3 submissions later, it's a triangle choke. And Maro Williams is defeated by Dre, who now goes to 3-0, undefeated in the cage. The Hibiscus Coast boy goes home a winner. As we head to the MMA Gear replay, mma.co.nz. And that was a first round loss, and we saw the submissions from the bottom, quite comfortable on his back. Missed out on that armbar, it looked locked in. And then just from the top position, jolting forearms and elbows until he felt he had him in a good position. Terry Hill intervened, got the fingers from the cage, and then it was the beginning of the end. He gradually got better and better position. The triangle got tighter and tighter. And Maro Williams eventually had to tap out. And Dre Rahipere goes to 3-0, his MMA record, and plenty of promise in this 15-year-old middleweight. As we go to the New Zealand Boxer Fight Report. Fights earlier on in the night, and we had Bo Rawiri versus Yukon Kimer. Kemp, a late replacement for an injured teammate. Andrew Mangi, he stepped up the day before the fight and climbed into the cage with a very experienced Muay Thai fighter. Rawiri found range early, outclassing the youngster with beautifully accurate strikes. He really picked his game well. Missing there with a big head kick over the top. The youngster, though, plenty of heart. But in the end, it was too many unanswered blows. And referee Chris Easley had seen enough and decided enough was enough. And it was a very good stoppage and a good first win for Rawiri. And now we're underway in our next bout, and it was Shurigan's Arthur Lasike meeting Simon Blue Steel Scott from the City Kickboxing City MMA gym. And the Jason Vorster Strini Naidu trained Lasike showed why Shurigan are well regarded for their striking. Got to say, not a bad effort in striking from Scott, but the Shurigan fighter definitely sharper. Managed to feed him a few right hands. There's more counter shots. The City MMA fighter definitely the stronger on the ground. Opted for the takedowns and the ground and pound. Double leg takedown there. Good control from side position. And fed the Shurigan fighter a succession of elbows and short shots from the top. And again, more of the same second round. Lasike good on his feet, where he dominated, but when it went to ground, less strong. Nice little shots to the body there. But as soon as it got in close, the double leg takedowns and those big elbows from the top, Blue Steel Scott, the City MMA boy, really making him pay. One mistake if you're a stand-up boy and you're on the ground and it could be over. Make good defense and a good chin from Lasike. Heading into round 3, a spinning back fist could have turned the game around against the dominant City MMA fighter, particularly strong on the ground. But Lasike got more and more tired as the round went on, and back into that familiar position where Blue Steel or Scott, good with the takedown there, although that wasn't a bad takedown defense from Lasike. And in the end, back into ground and pound territory. He gave up his back. The hooks go in. And Blue Steel Scott just had too much opportunity. He taps out. And another win under the belt for Simon Blue Steel Scott after a brave performance from the Shurigan fighter. And welcome back to Supremacy 8. And this is it. It's the main event. It's the big boys. It's the heavy-hitting Pete Aberdeen, the veteran striker and now MMA fighter. He's seen here in Supremacy 6 in Dunedin, putting an end to Matt Toa's night early, viciously with the ground and pound, and earning his title shot against the hometown hero Sam Striker Brown, putting away Mark the Tank Creedy in Supremacy 7. And we are in for a barn burner, ladies and gentlemen.
I know he's a striker. Yeah. And I know I've been watching him around since he started, so it's going to be a good fight.
He's been around for a while. He's a bit of a legend in the MMA sport. He's got a lot of experience.
I've had a few Muay Thai titles, and I would love to have an MMA title before I hang up the gloves for good.
I'm hoping for a KO, so it's definitely, my striking is definitely going to work.
I never back down and always go forward.
I want to go hard, leave it all in the ring.
Just go hard and give everyone a good fight.
Well, both boys putting on the Grizzly Adams look as we head to the tail of the tape, brought to you by UFC personal trainer on Xbox 360 Connect, Sam Striker Brown, 11 years younger. He's 6 foot tall and 100 kilos, 11-4-2. Peter Aberdeen, 38, 100 kilos, just under, slightly shorter, and his record an evenly split 7-7.
Challenger, Pete.
Pete Aberdeen started out his career as a cruiserweight kickboxer, been in the game more than 20 years.
Representing Strikeforce Gym,
Well, he's definitely the favourite, the hometown boy, the Strikeforce trained Sam Striker Brown. Carl Weber in his corner, and boy, Waki, he looks in good nick.
Great condition. He's clean shaven too. Yesterday at the weigh-in, he came in with a full beard, bigger than Aberdeen's.
Yeah, obviously, as I said, he went through the Grizzly Adams training session. Training camp, a rugged camp in the Strikeforce gym. Peter Aberdeen, self-trained from Porirua. And interesting to see the former striker, how he goes against Sam Brown, who's supposed to be a striker himself, who opens up early with long, rangy shots. Peter Aberdeen's a bit like a locomotive. He starts slow and warms up. Big leg kick there from Sam Striker Brown, but off his feet. Peter Aberdeen now going for the guillotine. Sam Striker Brown trying to roll out of that into side control. Looks like he's got a bit of room to move. And getting good leverage there, just moving his hips around and shuffling, not allowing Aberdeen to sink that in too deep.
Aberdeen trying to get the guard. Doesn't want Sam on his side control. He doesn't want Sam on top, full stop.
Yeah, Sam just sprawling himself out nicely.
Oh, could be trouble for Peter Aberdeen here early in the fight. Wait for
Aberdeen
Brown
trying to work
start
his
throwing
way
those
up.
punches.
Now he's got his back.
Not quite.
Little reverse, a couple of reverse elbows, actually found their mark too. Had success, so he's going again. Aberdeen is very, very tough. He's not already blood coming from the forehead. And trying to reverse himself there. Aberdeen
Brown's got that bear hug. Really needs to pull Aberdeen's body in.
got the double-handed bear hug in, the clinch there, which also has the ability to take the breath away. Just got to be patient too in the stand-up, not be too early. And trying to go for anything too quickly. Aberdeen working his way through, getting an underhook in there.
Nice knee to the YYs there from Brown.
And the YY somewhere out in the Waitakaris.
It's mouldy, bro.
Oh,
For legs.
churro. And a lot of work here, posturing for position. Sam Striker Brown trying to prove he is the stronger of the two. You can see the blood coming from Peter Aberdeen. He's not sure whether it's from his clean-shaven but heavily tattooed head or from a cut over his eye.
That's some impressive artwork there. On his back and his top of the skull.
Yeah, Peter Aberdeen's quite a different prospect when he's grown his hair. He can look quite menacing when he's got it all shaved clean, as he has.
But he's a really nice guy in person.
Yeah, one of the nice guys of New Zealand martial arts.
Just don't jump in the cage with him.
Unless your name's Sam Striker Brown. And Brown there, just trying to prevent the knees coming in. Peter Aberdeen wailing away to the...
Brown pummeling in a circle
Yes.
around.
Now pushing his man back up against the cage.
Brown doing well just to grind it out.
Yeah, well, he's being patient. I think that's the big thing, particularly early in the fight when both fighters are still strong. You don't want to gash yourself. Peter Aberdeen just taking his forearm up for a moment to try and create some room. Got one underhook in. The other right hand pinned there. Aberdeen, of course, should
Terry
be looking
might
to...
split them up here, the ref.
Not a lot of activity there. Aberdeen looking to spin him back against the rope. Good option. Aberdeen, you can see he is definitely the shorter of the two. It was only supposed to be an inch on the tail of the tape, but he looks markedly shorter, particularly when he's being pretzeled by Brown up against the cage. Brown looking for that takedown. Good balance there from Aberdeen. Dropping his weight well, now looking to get the underhook in. Once again. Aberdeen still trying to leverage it. As he switches position, now has Brown up against the cage. Looks to see what he can do. Thought about the guillotine momentarily, Brown.
Nice couple of knees by Brown. And a
3 or
third.
4 consecutive knees into the not quite as well chiseled midsection of Peter Aberdeen. 55 seconds left in this round. Brown throwing a few uppercuts on the inside. A very smothering kind of fight from Aberdeen at this point. Although it's not that exciting to watch, there's quite a bit going on in terms of dominance and establishing who's the stronger of the two fighters. Aberdeen just has to be cautious where he leaves his head. Big elbow just missing over the top, a slicing elbow. Another knee there from Brown. Big right hand miss from Aberdeen.
Brown turns it around. Let's see what he can do now. Just to finish off the round strong.
15 seconds ticking away. Well, hard round to score. Probably going to go to Brown on aggression after this first round. But Peter Aberdeen's proven he's going to be no walkover. As we head into the highlights of round one, the MMA Gear replay, MMAgear.co.nz. Sam Striker Brown starting off with the big straight shots as we'd expect. Tried for the big leg kick, but momentarily got taken down. But from there, he typically showed he had slightly more strength. Aberdeen scrambling with the rear elbows. But it was Brown who made most of the action, shuffling around. Occasionally got reversed against the cage. But even so, those short little dirty uppercuts in the knees from Brown probably secured him the round. He's a good specimen, this Striker Brown, the boy from Strikeforce. Against Potty Doers, Peter Aberdeen, and we're underway for round two. Uppercut, left hook, big start from Sam Striker Brown.
Oh no,
Big uppercut there. Peter Aberdeen grabbing onto the ankle from dear life.
Aberdeen's in trouble.
Legitimately dropped by that uppercut from the taller fighter from Strikeforce.
Brown sprawling out.
Well, he wants to stay in a stand-up position. Shuffles round to the side. Looking for that bear hug again.
Going for those punches again. Look for that uppercut.
Oh, another little short uppercut.
And again.
Sort of half thumb, half knuckle like uppercut. Looking for the head knee, not quite enough room.
Ducks down, changes level, try to take him down. Peter stuffs it.
Aberdeen spoiling once again against the cage. And Sam Striker Brown wisely backs off to see if he can get those dynamite hands to work.
Nice leg kick there by Aberdeen.
And he thinks he's found a home. He's thrown another uppercut there, which should land it, glanced off. And this is where Aberdeen's striking experience could pay dividends, although he's stumbled again. Looked like that was a body shot from the right hand of Sam Striker Brown. Just walking into range, Aberdeen. I wouldn't advise that against a guy who's taller. Left uppercut,
I think he
hooking
caught him.
right hand,
Knee.
and a big knee there. Glanced off the shoulder. Now it's Sam
Big
Striker
takedown.
Brown's turn for the
Nice.
double leg takedown. And straight into side control. Peter Aberdeen now bringing up the knee to block getting mounted. Although he's got the head in, it's not really a strong position. Sam Striker Brown probably wanting to move himself so he's more on the other side, or move himself into mount. Going for it, looks like a knee ride there briefly. Peter Aberdeen momentarily switching and turning the back.
Those push elbows, I love those.
And now he's in full mount, Peter Aberdeen.
Peter Aberdeen's got to be careful.
Gives him his back. It's a choice between giving him his back and giving him ground and pound.
You hear the crowd. Female supporters for Sam Brown.
Yep, some really great instructions, like smash him and hit him in the head.
He's from West Auckland, bro. Port Waikato as well.
Well, some technical instructions coming from the crowd, but Peter Aberdeen in deep trouble. Sam Brown now got his hooks in. He can flatten his man out. Interesting to see whether he goes for a rear naked. Not really quite in position there as Peter Aberdeen looks to raise his butt, raise his legs and try and slide.
Wants to break the posture down now. Look.
Yeah, now he's flattened out. This is not a good position.
Oh.
Peter Aberdeen needs some kind of miracle to get out of this. He's not panicking because he's a durable man, and Sam Striker Brown really has him in trouble, and now he's secured one arm. It's going to be heavy bag work.
Aberdeen's got to do something. He can't stand there.
Terry Hill must be taking a close look at this. But Aberdeen is renowned for his ability to survive. But he's really stretched out. Sam Brown, I'm surprised he's not doing a bit more here. He's a little bit gassed himself.
He's got it armed. What's he doing? Looking for a submission of some kind?
Yeah, he hasn't quite got enough there for a rear naked. Just really trying to stop himself from getting flipped on. Now we've got the rear naked.
Chin.
Peter Aberdeen defending that.
Looks a bit tight.
Let's see if it's locked on. And there we go. It's over. Sam Striker Brown does it, retains his New Zealand heavyweight crown by submission. Rear naked choke. Peter Aberdeen really, when it came down to it, he was wobbled early by the uppercut and didn't have enough offense to keep Sam Striker Brown off. As we head to the MMA Gear replay, mma.co.nz, and it was the uppercuts early that really did the damage. A vicious right uppercut turned the tide, and Peter Aberdeen found himself on his back, stretched out, and really it was just a matter of time. Sam Striker Brown patient, locked in the rear naked, and Peter Aberdeen had no choice but to tap out. Sam Striker Brown retains his New Zealand heavyweight crown.
I would like to shout out to my table, to everyone out there, family and friends that have traveled all the way from Peter to Saibu, and all you guys that have made it here tonight, man, thank you.
All right, Sam Striker Brown, ladies and gentlemen.
Love you guys.
Big thanks to Strike Force, Carl and Aaron, for bringing me up here.
All right, hey, we look forward to seeing you again, Peter. Always game, always here for a fight.
Okay.
All right, brother. Take care.
And that is it from Supremacy 8. We'll see you next year when SFC returns in February with Supremacy 9. Check out the YouTube and Facebook pages for updates and more unaired video. I'm Lightning Mike Ango here with Master Waki, and we love this stuff. See you next time in the cage.